Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side. Corey Lupke gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, one thing we know about this team, they're not going to steal. They do not steal. They're last in the league. So what are they going to do? They're going to rock and sock you. They're going to try to swing from their heels. They have to drive the ball out of the ballpark if they want to win. So we're going to see some big swings from this club.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Harold, this Ranger ball club, as they begin play, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. That's a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Coyne has a beat on it. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Shoots this one over to first. Napoli's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Neil Walker. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Neil Walker.
to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking at Yohan Moncada. When this guy was coming out of Cuba and working out, every team was there trying to sign him. But he is a special talent. Big for his size. Big guy. Playing second base and can play a little third as well. But the switch hitter's got some pop.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Mike Napoli now. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run for Mike Napoli. Home run number 52 for him thus far. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Jared Hoying. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Jared Hoying.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Ashe has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Rangers get one on the homer by Napoli. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Texas. Stepping in, Todd Frazier. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one. A wave and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at Rougned Odor. I love this guy. Not tall, stands about 5'6", but man, does he have some kind of power. and the ability to play with that fire within him. He's an intense player and a competitor.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. Previously against Cole Hamels, 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his right, Odor. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting 6, right fielder, Cody Ashe.
Settling in now, Cody Ashe. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, now you got 2 runners on with 1 out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
Tyler Saladino.
And here's Tyler Saladino as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263, 7 homers, 26 RBIs. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-0. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9.
Here's Peter Borges standing in as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hamels comes set. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Napoli is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. From the stretch. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
Adrian Beltre.
Striding in once again, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. And that's a loud out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rougned Odor.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. cue shot here out towards short. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 1 and the White Sox nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tim Anderson.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-1 count. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Neil Walker.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Ashe. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Here's Mike Napoli now.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Cabrera's there, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
White Sox, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
0-1, here's the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 0-2 once more. And the changeup is way low that time.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
So we got him swinging. Giovanni Soto becomes out number 2 this inning.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Cody Ashe. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Circle change, too low, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Hamels ready with the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Here's Jared Hoying. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jared Hoying.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounded to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder number 3, Delino DeShields.
And here's the 2nd generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
Ready for another chance? Elvis Andrus. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The show is back on the south side after this. And here's Tyler Saladino. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields coming on. 1 out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Hoying has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Peter Borges standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working, because he is 1 pitch away from throwing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning, and he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Adrian Beltre.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ashe looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 58 on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Next for the Rangers,
here's Neil Walker.
The designated hitter. Neil
now a swing
Walker.
and a fly ball. Ashe on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 17.
Ready for another chance? Shin-Soo Choo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 44 on the year, as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Mike Napoli will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Now the 1-1 home to Napoli. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ready on 1 and 2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Cabrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too.
Tim Anderson.
Alex Claudio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-1 looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tim Anderson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Melky Cabrera stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Line hard to center field. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Abreu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last 2-bagger. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Into the box, Todd Frazier. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Giovanni Soto. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
White Sox strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago, the Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in once again, Jared Hoying. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Standing in now, Delino DeShields as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Ashe. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Lucroy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ashe giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for Texas. They lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Ashe. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler Saladino.
Ready once again, Tyler Saladino. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. 1 out and a runner on second base. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a chance for the third baseman, Beltre. And problems down there for Beltre. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Beltre. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Borges is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Rougned Odor will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Borges on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. Calling for it, Frazier. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in once again, Tim Anderson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The shortstop.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Here's Melky Cabrera, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The 0-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Third baseman number 21.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Dan Jennings enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pops this one up. Frazier is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 5.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The left fielder number 31.
Here's Jared Hoying as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's the catcher Giovanni Soto now.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, catcher Giovanni.
Jake Diekman, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Texas, number 41.
Too low, 1-0. Hot shot towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 mile an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Cody Ashe swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Throws him a sinker, then a changeup. They look the same, but obviously the action is different. The sinker a lot harder. The changeup floats a little bit longer. But the key is he wants them to swing the bat at that ball, and he's getting it right now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Up next for Chicago, designated
now
hitter,
at the plate, Tyler Saladino. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a flare out to left center. Calling for it, Hoying. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Cole Hamels in line for the victory should the lead hold. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he can't connect there, and now the Chi Sox are down to their final strike.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Texas get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Cole Hamels gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors.